Hi, my name is Mary Sinclair, and I'm with the Heather Murphy Group, and I'm a buyer's agent for the team.
What's the average home price in the Savannah Historic District?
So in the Savannah Historic District, right now there are 207 listings in total. Average price point is actually going to be a little over $1.2 million. The highest price point right now downtown is going to be a $10 million property. It's kind of a shell right now, so it is a blank canvas, and you get to figure out what you want to do inside of it. The lowest price point that we have in the downtown area right now is actually $139,000, and I would have to say that that's probably a lean-to or something that would need to be completely destroyed and for the land use only.
Is Savannah still a smart move for high-end buyers in 2026?
Is it a smart move for a high-end buyer to purchase in the downtown area? I have to always say, of course. We see that prices are not dropping. They're holding steady, if not going up 2 to 3% on an annual basis. During COVID, of course, Savannah was a really hot spot, and things were going up 5 and 6% annually. But we're not in COVID anymore, and things are certainly normalizing.
How to find a qualified buyer's agent for luxury real estate in Savannah?
How do you find a luxury buyer's agent in the downtown Savannah area? Well, number one, look no further. But number two, we have terrific reviews on Yelp, on Google, on Zillow. Our work and statistics stand for themselves. So the Heather Murphy Group is a perfect place to start your search for a buyer's agent, or even if you're looking to sell your property. When you're a buyer and you're looking for an agent, you want to look for like kind, somebody that you're going to connect with. I feel that when I work with my clients, they get a luxury experience with every price point.
How long does it take to buy a home in Savannah?
So the buying process in Savannah is not too much different than other areas. You can buy a house and have it closed in 7 to 14 days if you're a cash buyer. If you do need to seek a loan, I usually see that between 21 days and 45. So the process starts with coming in to the office. We sit down in the conference room. We go through the buyer consultation, which is going to tell you about the forms that Georgia uses. It's going to tell you about the regulations that we have to follow, that we have to have a buyer brokerage agreement before I can walk you through the threshold of the home. It goes into a little bit more about me. There's a page that you can look at my reviews. There's other statistics about the team and what we do, not just to sell homes, but we also donate our time to the community and get out there and really try to be as visible as possible so that we are your neighbor, rather than just a business trying to promote and sell homes. In the buyer consultation as well, we'll go over using a local lender versus an internet lender. We go over some of the good home inspectors that work well with our team. We go over insurance companies and who you might want to reach out to for things like flood insurance. People that are coming from other areas in town, other areas around the country, don't really think of, let's say, inland as still a coastal area. But we do have pockets of flooding. And we want to make sure that if flooding is not your thing, that we make sure you stay in the zones where you do not have to have flood insurance. I also take it as a given, but somebody from, let's say, Kansas wouldn't think to get a termite inspection while you're in your due diligence period. But once again, the dampness of the ground and whatnot here, we're going to run into a termite issue. And so we want to make sure that we're looking first for a place that has a bond, or that we can have the seller put a bond on it when you go to purchase.
What should a good realtor do for me during the buying process?
A great realtor is going to strap your shoes on and walk in your shoes during the buying process. I would have to say that if I found out any information about a house that I had under contract, it's my duty and responsibility to immediately make sure that the current buyer knows what's going on. I feel like I go above and beyond in many of those situations. I want to make sure that you've got the information about, let's say, the HOA or perhaps the condo docs and what is taking place in the area that you want to purchase in, or perhaps the one that you have under contract.
I'm Brandy Jenkins, buyer's agent with the Heather Murphy Group in Savannah, Georgia.
What is the best online platform for finding homes in Savannah?
The best online platform for finding homes in Savannah is going to be your specific search that I set up for you. So once I've spoken with you about your wants and needs and your criteria for a home search, I like to drill that in and send that to you personally, and we can set that up also based on how many days a week and what time frames you want it sent to you as well.
How to find luxury homes in Savannah?
To find luxury homes for sale in Savannah, you can also do the same. So when you reach out to me, we go over your wants and needs. I can specify that based on price point and location for you. If you're looking for a specific luxury community, then we can send it community specific, and if it's going to be price point specific, we can set it up that way as well. So instead of going to like 5 different platforms, I will directly send it to you.
Can I negotiate the price of a new construction home?
I think a big myth for people is that you can negotiate the price if you don't have a realtor, where that's a huge misconception, because having your own representative and your own realtor, we're able to negotiate the price for new construction just like we can for resale. There's always going to be incentives as well, and so it's really just having your representative go in with you at that contract and negotiate the price and the incentives at the same time.
How much earnest money do buyers put down in Savannah?
So your earnest money deposit is going to be subjective to the property and the negotiations that you're working in. So on average, I tell folks be ready to put down 1%, but it also depends. And so if you're looking at a resale property and it's been on the market for a long time and it's $500,000 and you want to put down $2,000 instead of $5,000, we write that in our offer. So it's all negotiable. Once we're putting in the offer, we just talk through the options with you.
Can an agent help me avoid overpaying?
Absolutely. So every offer that I put in, we do a market analysis, and so we know going into it what the most recent comparable sales are. That's where a lot of people just go to Zillow maybe and get their Zestimate, which isn't always accurate. So having your realtor be able to pull that data and do the search for you on the most recent sales that fit the same criteria of the home you're purchasing will keep you from overpaying.